Hey there, Jenny. This is Viola. Thank you so much for taking the time out to call me this morning. I appreciate it. Now, I wanted to hop in here and go over your website and your business really quickly, and then talk about a couple of your competitors and then possibly a couple things that I can help you with. So, for starters, I love that you guys do have a very active site. I love that you have your clickable call to action. Actually, I'm going to suggest that you make this clickable because 99% of the people that land on your website will be using their mobile phone. So you want to make it pretty easy for them to be able to reach out to someone. All right. This is clickable, but let's switch it to this one. All right, let's keep going. Okay, we got a few links here that link out to the other pages. Cool. And that's it. All right. So Google likes to see at least 1,500 to 2,000 words of content, specifically on the homepage. And that's for two reasons. The first reason is because Google has crawlers. So they're crawling the site because they're trying to figure out exactly what areas you serve and what services you offer. So imagine if you had on here a bunch of times, logistics company or national logistics company, and Google will be willing to put you higher up in the search results for when someone is searching for that. So for example, if I go to Google right now and I type in logistics company, right? Now this is on my search. So I went ahead and pulled this up in an incognito window so it wouldn't pull up my exact location. And these are all of the businesses that populate, right? So the first thing we see are all of the Google ads, all the paid ads, right? So we'll bypass that because a lot of people do bypass that for different reasons. Then you have this section right here, which is what we like to call the map pack. And this has everything to do with your business name, address, and phone number listed throughout different directories across the World Wide Web. Right now, this company here, however, is in the #1 position in regards to organically. So in this section, back to this, in order to rank an area, the way to outrank the competitor is to find out exactly how many citations, and again, a citation is your business name, address, and phone number. How many of them do they have? So if Covered Freight Logistics has approximately 250 citations, then you want to make sure that you are adding at least 300 citations month after month after month, so you're outranking them. Because you and I both know if we click on this, we're going to find about 10 other pages of businesses that are doing the same exact thing, but only the ones on the first page are the ones who actually get the call, right? So then back to Omni Logistics, this is the organic. The only way to rank here is to have a website. You don't have to have a website to rank here, but it does help because as you can see, this company is in a #2 position in this section and they don't even have a website. Look, #1 doesn't even have a website, right? But honestly, what pumps that up more is what you have going on here. So I went ahead and pulled up Omni Logistics over here. This is their website. And the first thing we see is they have a lot more content, right? Because content really is king when it comes to Google, when it comes to anything on the World Wide Web. If you want to be found for something, it's imperative that the information that you want to be found for is inside of the website, right? So let's take a look. They have a good amount of content. They don't have more than you, though. So that tells me if you guys get a little bit more content on your homepage, you can outrank them when it comes to content all day. But it's not just content that is allowing them to rank high up in the search results. So I went ahead and pulled up this tool that I use called Ahrefs. It lets me see the back end of a website and what's going on with it. This is that same site, Omni Logistics. First thing we see is a DR. The DR is a power flow from Google. The UR is a trust flow. Both of these numbers are increased by something called a backlink, and all a backlink is an endorsement from another company. So for example, another website that has a clickable link on it, and when somebody clicks on it, it transfers them over to this site, and it in turn transfers over some trust and a lot of power flow based on where it's coming from. So obviously this is clickable. I can see what's working for them and how it could work for you, but I really want to get in front of these keywords because this is what makes all of the difference. So I'm not going to suggest that we target any of the keywords that have their brand name in them. But something like this, logistics company, 6,700 people look for this keyword on a monthly basis. This company is in the #18 position, and they get 50 phone calls per month just from this one keyword, right? So that's a good one. Actually, I think that's the keyword that we use, right? Logistics company. Yep, same exact keyword. Okay, let's see. Any other ones? Trade show. Freight forwarding services, that's a good one. 1,700 people look for that keyword per month. They're in the #17 position for that, and they get 30 calls per month just from that phone call. So the list goes on. And these are all the different keywords that you want to be found for. And in order to be found for them, you want to make sure you have them implemented into your website. And you want to have it showcased across the site, because the more people that are able to find your business is going to turn into the more customers that are going to call you. And of course, the more money that you guys are going to make. Now let's go over one of the companies that you mentioned that you sent over. I pulled up TQL. Actually, I pulled up all three of them, but I wanted to talk about TQL because they definitely have a lot more information, but again, they don't have a ton of content on their homepage, so it must be the backlinks that are powering up their site. So this is the same tool, this company in this tool. This is the amount of backlinks that they have. And there's the UR and DR once again, the backlinks. And let's talk about the keywords. Let's go straight to this because they have a different set of keywords that they are targeting. They have logistics services, 3,600 people look for that keyword per month. They're in the number 10 position and they get 114 calls per month just from this one keyword. Then you have logistics company. So it's the same concept and the same process. It's just a matter of actually applying it to your website and making sure that you guys get the right target for your site. So I think I pulled up one more, and this is your company in the same tool. You guys look like you have been around for a very, very long time. Actually, you told me over 30 years. So and I can see the traction here. However, at this time, not much traffic coming in, but this is normal. This is very typical for a company that hasn't really been marketed by a marketing company as yet. So I'm just going to suggest and recap those three things. I'm going to suggest that you guys do get some more content specifically on the homepage because this is where they land first. We can sprinkle content throughout the rest of the site as well too. By the way, I noticed this goes straight to a WordPress login. I'm not sure if this is intentional, but this is a heads up as well too. And if it is intentional, then I apologize about that. But definitely want to get some more content into the homepage. You want to get some keywords to power up the content, and then you want some backlinks to power up the keywords. Also, another SEO tip. These photos that you have in your website, you also want to save these as the type of keyword you want to be found for. So I see you have Comet National Shipping Company here, which is good. Somebody definitely optimized it, but the thing is you don't want to put Comet first because they don't know Comet as yet. So you want to save this as one of the keywords that you're trying to be found for, such as one of the ones that I went over here. So basically throughout the entire site, go through the site, optimize all of the photos and make sure that they are saved according to what you want to be found for. And then you can put the business name on the end of it. All right, that's all that I have for you. I tried to keep this under 5 minutes, but thank you so much again for taking the time out to watch this video. And I'm looking forward to hear your feedback. Let me know what you think. I'll talk to you soon. Have a blessed